Good afternoon. It's time. It's time for yet another NFL Bucky's Mill Day. This is your host, Mike C. Little plug nose because it's not very nice outside. It's overcast, cloudy, little sprinkles. Temperature's not bad, but it's not a weather forecast video, Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. The star of the show. It's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi only once. Good point. Start off with last week's video did very, very well for us. We got 11 likes, hoping for a dozen, but it's more than last week, so that's very good. We're gonna try and do better this week. And no comments. I don't even bother saying anymore because I don't think I've ever gotten a comment, to be honest with you, except for my own. I really don't remember ever getting one. I don't know why. Even when we do the mock drafts. We still never got one, but that's beside the point. That's up to you guys. If you want to do it, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. It's up to you. But that being said, Bucky, what in the world do you have in front of you? Bucky has an envelope. It says Super Bowl 57, Chiefs versus Eagles, and today we're going to make our prediction. It's Super Bowl week, and it's finally here. It hasn't really been that long of a couple weeks. They've had the Pro Bowl, and I didn't watch maybe a minute of it. A lot of skills competitions, which is fine. The game itself never matters anyway. And the only thing I remember catching, I didn't actually see it, but I read about it, was Amon-Ra St. Brown won the pass catching contest, for what that's worth. But that's fine. And I saw pictures of the Lions members of the Pro Bowls, so that's fine. I've never been a big Pro Bowl guy anyway. I always thought it was kind of pointless. But what's not pointless is what Bucky has in front of him, which I already mentioned. We finally, after months and countless escapades, I guess, and views on eBay, we finally got our Aiden Hutchinson autograph. Yes. Aiden Hutchinson, of course, was the number 2 overall pick last year. So it took a while, Bucky. We finally got it. It's not a great card. It's not a flashy card. It doesn't have his name on it, which I didn't even realize till I got it. But it's got his autograph. It's a sticker autograph. It's a nice card. It's not as good as we've gotten before, but they've gotten so expensive we just can't really pony up the money for that. I'm still gonna, view the eBay site to see what they got, see if I could have got a better one. But I'm happy with it. I've got one. I have to rearrange my book a little bit. That's no problem. So we finally got our card. Let's see it, Bucky. Bucky's very happy about it. Let's not, block everybody out here so we can keep seeing. And there it is. Let's see if we can see it. There it is. I'm trying to get a good shot of it. So there, I think that's probably the best. Get out of the light. There. So it's Aiden Hutchinson. It is him. He's got his Lion helmet on. You can see that. It says Aiden Hutchinson on the back, so we know it's him. Actually, it's not a great card, but it's a number. No, it's not a numbered card even, Bucky. It's an autograph, and that's what we're shooting for. And we didn't get, our second first-round pick. That's okay. I'm sure next year we'll be able to get another first-round pick autograph, and so I'm very happy with it. And I'll put it in the book pretty soon. And we're gonna put it back up here so everybody can see what it is, Bucky. There. Can you see that? Yeah. So, now we're going to talk about today is next week. Well, first, this week is Super Bowl week, which I mentioned. And this Sunday is the game. Carla's probably going to have to work, which is going to really stink. She has a doctor appointment the next day. So it's compromised a little bit. But we're not going to worry about that right now, Bucky. And so I'm going to make my prediction. I changed my mind a couple of times, and the only reason I'm doing this is because of an injury and potential, you know, lackluster of the power or the skill because he is injured. Patrick Mahomes we're talking about, of course. So my official Super Bowl, and I've been wrong probably more times than I've been right. I'm going to go Philadelphia 24, Kansas City 20. So Eagles over the Chiefs 24-20, and that's only because Patrick Mahomes is a bit banged up. Now, if he plays healthy and he stays that way, all bets are off. But as of now, I'm going to go with 24-20, and I hope I'm wrong because I want Paul to win another Super Bowl. And he deserves it, my brother, of course. And I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I'm not going to root for. I never really cared for even though the Eagles are NFC. I really like the Chiefs, and I want them to win. I hope it's a great game, and we'll see what happens. We got probably gonna have shrimp or something coming up Sunday. I have no idea, but we'll be watching, of course. And then following week we'll give a review of it, and I mean obviously everybody knows what would have happened by then, but it'll be Super Bowl review. But next week and the following weeks, we're going to be doing on Bucky's Mail Day is we're going to have mock drafts, and we'll alternate each week. One week we'll do just the Lions picks, and then the other week we'll do the first. I'm not going to do 6 round, 7 round mock drafts. It takes way too long, and I'm not that knowledgeable on it. And if you want to find those, that's great. And I watch them all the time. For me, it's just too much effort and too much time, and I've got a lot of time, but I don't have the effort. So we're gonna stick to 1 round, but we're gonna alternate. I'm not sure which I'm gonna do first. I've got multiple websites, so I'm not worried about that. I'll try and print them out, so it's just not talking, but I can't promise you that. Especially the Lions picks. They have, I can't remember the exact number. I think they have 8 picks. Anyway, they'll probably get more. I'm assuming they'll get more by the end of the actual draft. But it's only 1 page to print out. So I'm not going to print out 8 pages of, that's ridiculous. So you'll know next week which one I'm going to do, the Lions picks or an entire first round pick. But I love doing those. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't take much work because after a while you know the players, you know you're going to pick. And what I can only do is, and that's who I would pick. Not who I think they should pick and all that. I was like, why bother? Just do who you think is the best pick for them, who you want them to pick, phrase it whatever you want. But it's a lot of fun. I always enjoy it. And continue watching, mock drafts now up and through next week and past that, obviously. As the draft gets nearer, it's still ways off, but it's near. And now once the season will be over, it'll really kick into high gear. We got free agency coming up, will change a lot of the draft. So it's almost a moot point now because, once free agency hits, everything changes. But you still got to do them, and I still like doing them. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, there's not too much else going on, Bucky. I can feel my nose plugging up. But, Hawks continue to struggle. Reds do absolutely nothing. I don't even, whatever, doesn't even concern me right now. Not too much else going on. I can't see what the time is here, Bucky. Let's see if I can sneak a peek. I can't tell. Oh, well. But from here now on, it's all mock drafts and draft talk and free agency, of course. And I think the Lions will be somewhat involved. They got their 10th best free agency money, which is great. They've never been that high. Well, I shouldn't say that, in a long time. What I'd like for them to do is draft. There's a defensive tackle named Payne, who was on the Commanders. I'd love for them to go after. It'd be pricey, but they got a lot of money, so I'm not worried about that. And once they cut a few more players, Lole Vaitai and Michael Brockers, they'll free up even a lot more money, and they can go after somebody like that. There's corners out there. I don't expect them to get too much more than that. I think they're going to sink. The Lions never do that. They're going to sink their money into one or two players and hope for the best after that. They might go after a tight end. We'll see, or a running back, but they're not going to be the high. I would never get a high price free agent running back. Like Saquon Barkley is out there. Not going to sign him. He'll probably go back to the Giants, which is fine. But yeah, I think those two players will be great additions for the Lions, and that's how they usually operate. So, and of course the draft picks, which will solidify it. But that's way in the future, Bucky. There are a lot more videos to do for that. So I'm going to put this great. Well, it's not a great. It's a good card in my photo album and put it with the rest of them. And I'll be done with that for a while. I'm still decorating my room. I'm always touching up stuff. And so far, the pictures have stayed on the wall. So I put little, push pins in there and pounded them in. And so there's nothing on the floor. So hopefully it will stay that way. And, I got my football magazine. That'll coming up a couple months. It's early February right now, so you should get that around April, I think. Maybe March. I think late March we get those. So of course that'll be a prop for Bucky. We've done that for years now, and so it's good time, exciting times. Lots of football talk, and it'll be more Bucky's Mail Day. On that note, this one's going to end because it's probably over the time limit. So, for Mike C., of course, on the Star Show, as always, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. And stay safe. Stay warm. It's actually nice out. I mean, it's temperature-wise. It's just not nice otherwise. And be kind to everybody. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And we'll catch you next week. Bye.